Hello, hello, and welcome to the stream. I hope everybody is having a fantastic day, and we are back with some more Super Mario Galaxy for some Throwback Thursday. All we really have planned for this one, I think, is to battle Bowser with Luigi. Going pretty well with collecting all the stars. You have a letter for us, Joy. Is this a Luigi letter or? Okay, fantastic. I think we actually have the last Luigi letter. 21 ups? Don't mind if I do. Do we have the Luigi letter? Yes, we do. Alright, he's stuck. We can go there. I think the reason why we didn't go there last time was because of the comet that was there, but we can go there now. We can go. Let's go save him. We're still behind in Honey Hive. I forgot that a lot of the second half of this is going to kind of be backtracking to a lot of places because we kind of went from the next to the next to the next as opposed to the usual, what I typically do all of them and then proceed. Because I like the idea of having to backtrack rather than getting it all done at once. Alright. I believe for this one, it typically lights up the first one that there's a secret star somewhere. I prefer to do it this way because it's just so much easier to get over here compared to the first level. Because the first level, you don't really have to do anything over here. It's kind of pointless. Yep. Alright, where is he? He's over here. Fantastic. Alright, that's dead. And then... there we go. Oh, fantastic view. I could see clearly. I could see it perfectly. Oh, look at that, a star. Fantastic. Alright, already got our first star of the stream. We're doing fantastic. Still baffles me that they just had it be two Luigi's. Like, come on, just make it Mario. Just let Luigi save Mario for once. We discovered a new galaxy in there. Alright, let's see. And, oh wait, we're missing one more from, oh wait, no we're not. Which? I know where we're missing it. We're missing it in Dusty Dunes. We'll do that after the Bowser fight. Let's go see what the new galaxy is in Engine Room. I believe it's the shark one. Let's go fight a shark. Should also backtrack and do some Luma levels too. I believe the last one we did was the kitchen. I don't remember if we did the bedroom one or not. Because wasn't the bedroom one where you had to go underground and you had to go underground with the shell in the water, get the golden shell, come back, hit the chest, and then Toad's in it? Something like that. Is the shark one. This level's so cool. Like the design of it. I like the background especially. Like, look at how sick this looks. Where is he? I love how we just come into his home and then just beat the shit out of him. There he goes. And pop. That did not hit. That is unfortunate. Let's see. I forget that he's faster underwater too. What? That counts? That counts? He's mad. Ooh, you mad. Alright, let's get the bubble, because we need some air. Get another shell going. Alright, don't hit the little mini volcanoes. Where? Oh, there he is. Okay! That did not go at all the way that I wanted that to go. Now we have to find another shell. There's one. I was about to say, if that didn't hit, I'd be pissed. We need coins, actually. Or better yet, this will work just as well. Or we could miss it. Oh, I can't even turn the camera either. This is ass. Are you for real? There we go. We're living. We are so back. Alright, now I need a shell. The shell. Why are the shells so spread out? Goddamn. I got too close. Now he extra mad. That was what, the third time? We got what, like 2 more? Something. I mean, I was right next to a coin. I would have liked to have gotten that coin first. Let's go around the long way. See? And we got the coin. Worth. Ow. Hey, look, and there's a shell right here. Oh, and he's right here. Perfect. And he's dead. For a split second, I thought it was going to be one more, but nope, he's dead. He's dead and gone now. Goodbye. And I'm right fucking here. Hello? There it is. I'm right fucking here too. This is a beautiful thing. I don't have to search the entire area for the star. Alright, we already got 2 stars. We're doing great. Save your game, yes. Alright, let's go back to... Let's go to the bedroom. Bedroom is over here. Yeah, boy. Exactly where I need it to be. Hello. Let me just make sure. I did feed... Yes, I did feed that one. Okay, cool. You are the next one, little man. Ta-da! Big mouth. Yep, this is exactly the one that I was thinking of. Meow. So if I remember correctly, Luigi's done with searching for stars now. Because it was Good Egg, Battle Rock, and... excuse me. Honeycomb? Honey Hive? I think it was Honey Hive. So what I'm gonna do is take this. Nice to meet you. And we're gonna go for a ride. Alright, so now we come down here. Oh, there's an eel. Hello, Mr. Eel. Let's avoid him. Here's 2. There's 3. Let him pass. There's 4. And there's 5. Perfect. Whee. And then we drop back down. Go back the way that we came. And then we're done. It's such a very short, simple one. Interesting that it's a Luma. Thanks. Hi, Captain Toad. Did you get stuck? But we got a star, so it's okay. This is star number 3 so far for the stream. Let's go. Yep, that was star number 3. Because we started with 54. Alright, save your game. Now, let's go up to the engine, because I believe the engine room Luma is only 1,000. Because I think it's 1,000, then 1,200, then 1,600. Yep, it's 1,000. Which means we have a lot of star bits to be collected in this half of the game. What was this? The Boo Race? No, this was the mess one. This was like, we don't really know what to do, so we're just gonna put a bunch of shit together and make it a galaxy. I will say, I don't think there were that many galaxies in Galaxy 2 that felt like they were just thrown together the way that some of them feel in this game. You're gonna be annoying if I don't kill you now. Let's go with the B. B is easier in my opinion. Alright, that I guess just had a wonky hitbox for some fucking reason. We don't even need it. Oh, that was close. Get out of here, pig bats. Alright, and then we just have to run on the moon. Whee! This is very satisfying though, I will say. Excuse me. Go, Luigi, go! Go, Luigi, go! Okay, we're going for it. Oh! I thought it burned us to be on here. Okay. Works for me. I thought our asses were about to get burned by being on there, but apparently not. Alright, 2 more stars to go before we fight Bowser. And the chapter book! Save your game? Yes, please. Oh wait, I gotta take a sip of water. Okay. It's storybook time! Luigi's model is way too shiny, holy crap. Welcome to the stream, Fisher. It's good to see you, and I agree. This shit's crazy.
Let us begin.
It's time for more storybook reading. Okay. Chapter 6. Friends. Then one day, while the girls sat sipping tea, a tiny apricot-colored planet appeared on the horizon. From the planet, another Luma of the same color emerged. That does not look like the same color. Oh, the same color, I guess, as the planet. Do you two know each other? The girl asked the two Lumas gleefully. Despite the girls' excitement, they seemed uneasy. The two Lumas neither drew closer nor backed away from each other. Instead, they just stared. Then one Luma broke the silence. My mama! At once, the apricot Luma parroted back, My mama! My mama! My mama! My mama! The two Lumas began to dance around the girl frantically, and neither showed any sign of stopping. The girl was so charmed by this adorable scene that she couldn't help but laugh, and that's when something very strange happened. Suddenly, more Lumas began to pop out from the apricot planet. They were different colors, but they all shouted the same thing. My mama! My mama! The sight of all the shouting Lumas only made the girl laugh harder. What am I going to do with all of these children? The Lumas just stared blankly as she doubled over, laughing. I guess we'll have to name each and every one of you. Tomorrow, once she had finished naming them all, she would begin moving all the Lumas into the new house. See, how the hell did Rosalina spawn so many children? What the fuck is she doing out in space that she doesn't know about? Ah, for real though! Oh, I guess we had 2 chapters that I was behind on. Oopsies. Chapter 7. The Telescope. After seeing their 100th comet, a sudden thought popped into the girl's head. I wonder if my home planet is still as blue as it was. That's when she remembered her father's telescope. Peeking into the telescope, a tiny blue dot floated into sight. It was smaller than a starbit. How strange. It's so far away, but it feels so close. She twisted the knob of the telescope, and the blue dot grew until she could make out a grassy hill dotted with flowers. It seemed very familiar to her. Zooming even closer, a terrace on the hill came into view. I used to go stargazing there when I lived on my home planet. She remembered rubbing the sleep out of her eyes as she followed her father up that hill to look at the stars. She remembered how she and her brother would sled down that hill. She remembered having picnics with her mother on that hill on bright and windy days. And I want to go home. I want to go home right now. The girl burst into tears, and the Lumas didn't know what to do. I want to go home. I want to go back to my house by the hill. I want to see my mother. The girl was shouting now, her face wet with tears. But I know that she's not there. I knew all along that she was out there in the sky because she's sleeping under the tree on the hill. The girl's cries echoed through the stars, and a hush fell over the area. Jesus fucking Christ, this is supposed to be a kid's book! Jesus! Oh my god. Holy shit. Alright, anyway, kids book, yeah. That was some R-rated material. That's what I'm saying. What do you mean, game? Oh my god. Oops, I should be going to the garden. I'm going the wrong way. Garden, I can go to... Oh shit, no I can't. I didn't activate it yet. God damn it. Alright, I gotta go the long way. Let me go activate it, because I forgot. I already went in there, because I remember I was surprised that Luigi's outfit was green, I think. Let me do the switch behind the garden. So we can get back here faster. There we go. Alright, and then we're gonna ignore Luigi and just go back up. Perfect. Alright, let's see. What we got? Let's do Melty Molten. We haven't done Melty Molten yet. We'll do 2 here, and then go fight Bowser. Luigi's favorite vacation spot, for real. And onwards! I don't know why I reach for the coins. It's like such a natural thing, even though we don't bring them back to the observatory. Starbits we need, though. I should be collecting Starbits. It's habit by this point, we're greedy bitches. Even in space. I believe it. We grew up in every Mario game gravitating towards coins, so why would this one be any different? Alright, drop it down. But before we go, we need the Starbits. Get it. And then we get the Starbits. I didn't realize how much this also is a nice area for farming for Starbits. What was yours again? I don't even remember. We're just gonna do it. I think it was just some fire planet. Hello? No human being can say there isn't a random button in the middle of the volcano because no one's explored it. Exactly. It's a random fire planet. Oh, isn't this just collecting the 5 silver stars? Yes, it is. There's one. It's such a weird angle to start it at. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh! No! Ha ha ha. I don't even know what the right way for this is. I kind of just fuck around and find out. Mission. Oh, we can't go that way. We'll go this way. Oh no, we're gonna burn. I did the wrong thing. We lived, so it's okay. Okay. We're chilling. I wish I could turn the camera. This camera's ass. And here's the last one. Uh-oh, he's about to get burned. He is 100% about to get burned. Go, go, go. Get it! Get it, please! Okay. That would have been so funny if we didn't get that. Because we died to the fire instead. Alright, so now we'll go back, do the star that we were supposed to do, and then it's Bowser time. What I miss is the sound of the Wii Remote when you would, like, go into the launch star and stuff. That's the one thing that I miss that isn't the same playing it on Switch. Should have added little sound things to the Joy-Cons. give out so many star bits on this map. Wait for that to go down. Or better yet, remanufacture Wii remotes, maybe with a slightly different button overlay, and release them for the Switch. That'd be dope. People would buy that. Because it's like people bought the GameCube controllers for the Switch. I mean, I don't think they worked as well. But people bought them, I'm pretty sure. I'm genuinely surprised that they didn't bother trying to keep the sound in it, because it's like they went as far as making the Joy-Cons feel like there's stuff rolling around inside with the way that it vibrates, but they didn't decide to add the sound element, which was kind of weird, because the sound element was such a cool thing on the Wii remotes. I mean, if Wii games get featured on the Switch too, if the pattern for retro games continues, then they can't keep relying on Joy-Cons. Yeah, exactly. Like, the Joy-Cons are nice and everything, but everyone can agree that they're not the same as Wii remotes. They're too small, they break easily. Oops. I did not wait. I saw the star bits and I was like, ooh, star bits. When does the trailer come out for the Switch 2? April 2nd? Or April 4th? I keep mixing it up. Nintendo would kiss my ass if Galaxy 2 isn't re-released on Switch 2. For real. Somewhere in April. I know it's the first week of April. Give me that. Give me that. I'll take that. And I will take that. Ah, my cheeks! Ding. I'm gonna be that guy. Nintendo Switch 2 is a far worse name than the Wii U, and that's saying something. Oh no, it 100% is. Calling it the Switch 2 is the dumbest thing that they could have done. I much would have preferred Switch XD or DX or whatever the fuck name that they were using for the longest time. Like, I know they kept referring to it as the Switch 2, like, oh yeah, we're getting the sequel, it's the Switch 2. And then Nintendo's like, yeah, the Switch 2. It's like, wait a minute, the what? We're sticking with that? I thought we were just referring to that as the name because it's gonna be the sequel. The thing that gets me is that there's no wow factor for it anymore. 100%. Alright, I'm being greedy. I'm being greedy, but I want the Starbits. I'm being greedy. I missed one. Damn it. We got it. The reason the Switch in 2017 was extraordinary was because it was the first true hybrid system that could take on the go, and they're able to make puns and games off of it. Switch 2 could be nothing more than accessory. Exactly. Nah, the Switch. Oh my god, the Switch 1, when they announced that shit was amazing. Like, I watched the trailers, like, religiously. I loved the snapping noise that it made. I loved everything about the Switch when it first came out. So for them to see that it's the Switch 2, and it looks incredibly similar, like, sure, it was bound to look similar, but I don't know, like, I'm worried that it's gonna flop. Like, I'm definitely gonna buy it because I'm a huge Nintendo fan. I planned on buying it from the get-go. But let's see. Oh yes, the Dark Age of Nintendo. Watching for the Switch trailer / announcement in October 2016. After hearing about that in January. After hearing about it that January. Let's see. We will go. Now, the Switch 2 has me so nervous. Especially because the way that the Joy-Con snap on, like, I feel like that's easier for it to break than what they have right now. I guess they wanted to figure out a way to make it easier to take the Joy-Cons out, but I felt like it wasn't really that hard to begin with. But I feel like just because it's only magnetic now, I feel like it's more easier for them to break. They're just contradicting the Switch's purpose. I think what also baffled me was when the Switch Lite came out. Like, a portable Switch, but you can't charge it on, you can't dock it and play it on a TV. Like, what is the point? Just to save $100?
Go, Luigi.
There he goes. Why does he run like that? Why did he look like that? That was so funny. Alright, back to this again. For the 3rd time of the series. I really hope they didn't do their Joy-Con redesigns to also remove RCM chip capabilities, removing the ability to inject mods. Oh, damn. I didn't even think of that. We'll find out in April. Didn't they? Because I actually didn't know that this Switch 2 was confirmed to come out this year. That I didn't know until I searched it up, and it's literally on Nintendo's website that it's coming out this year for sure. I think it's rumored to be coming out in June. So if they did, the modded community would crumble, especially if everything's magnetic. The magnetic thing is what's throwing me off. Like, how do you... Oopsies, I was distracted. How do you have a gaming console where to attach controllers it's magnetic? Like, it sounds cool as fuck, but it's also... It's crazy. I gotta make sure that I have money set aside for it, though. I will say. Gotta have money set aside for it. Low-key, I might just dip from my savings for it. Only because if it is true that the Switch is coming out in June, if it's early June, because I'm going, I don't know if you've heard it all about, we're doing like another California trip in June. Like I'm going, Ethan's going, Shay's going. Phantom, I think, was gonna try and go, but then his job situation. But you know, so that got moved from April to June. Early June we're aiming for. So if the Switch comes out early June, then I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to get it because I am saving for this trip. Thank you so much for the bits, Shay. I appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. It's good to see you. We're just talking about the Switch 2. I hope you're doing well. There you are. Hello. Because if the Switch comes out early June, then I'm gonna have to, either way, I'm probably gonna have to dip from my savings to get it, because June is the month that the trip is happening, so I'm not gonna have any extra money for, for this console. Unless it comes out by the end of the month. In which then I might be able to properly save for it, hopefully, maybe. I'm doing good. What about you? I'm doing good. Stream is going well. I woke up early today for once. Well, I mean, I have been waking up early, but it's like slowly getting earlier and earlier. Today I woke up by like 10:05. Got some reading in before stream. I actually got to make a breakfast before stream. away. It would be fantastic if this... Well, actually, no. Like, it would be cool if the Switch 2 came out before the trip, but it would also kind of suck because not everybody's going to be able to get it when it launches. But then at the same time, if at least one person has it, then we could play Mario Kart. But then at the same time, nobody's going to be able to afford it because... we're all planning for this trip. We all just put hundreds of dollars aside for this trip. Nobody's gonna have money for a fucking new console. Me being nosy, but what did you have for breakfast? Egg sandwiches! Oh, I should have made the fucking sausages with it. Or the sausage patties with it. Those sausage patties are probably bad by now. I opened them and then I put them in the freezer, but I think they're still bad because I opened them. But I just did scrambled eggs, cheese on English muffins. I had two. Might have had too much because now I'm very full. I probably could have just stuck with one and then maybe had like a protein bar or something before work. Ooh, sounds poppin'. It's so good. It's like one of my favorite things to make and it really doesn't take that long either. And it's eggs, so it's not even bad for you. When the Switch 2 base model is 32 gigabytes internal, I'm gonna be pissed. It's been 2 decades. I was gonna say! I'm gonna be pissed if I get a- fuck. I'm gonna be pissed if I get a Switch and it has an SD card reading problem again. Because, story time, I can't remember if I've shared this story on stream or not, but when I got my Switch back in 2017. I got it June of 2017. The reason why I didn't buy it right away was because I had money that I had saved from college, but then I stopped going to college, so I felt bad about having that money. But it was like the school had already given it to me. There was nothing that could be done. So I was like, all right, fuck it. So I bought it in June. And what else? I bought it in June of 2017. Then I didn't need an SD card until 2020. Because a lot of the games that I was buying was physical. Because I like having physical copies of games. But eventually I started to buy them digitally. But then it got to a point where I was running out of room to save videos and mostly videos. Because the photos take up no space at all. I was running out of room for videos, I was starting to run out of room for games, and I was like, alright, fuck this shit. I was supposed to hit him. I forgot about that. I was like, I'm fucking sitting here dodging him. I was supposed to hit him. Dink. So, in 2020, I needed an SD card because I was just running out of space on my Switch. So I got an SD card, I went to put it in the Switch, it wasn't reading. And I was like, huh, maybe this SD card is defective. So I get another SD card, this problem's still not working. I go online and look into it, people are saying it could be a defect on the Switch. So I get in contact with Nintendo, I explain the situation, and they're like, nope, that sounds like a defect on the Switch. You could send it to us and we'll take a look at it, but it's gonna cost $120 fucking dollars. Switch itself alone is fucking $300 plus tax. I think I actually ended up getting a bundle, so mine was about $400 because I got the bundle with Breath of the Wild, the DLC, and a Pro Controller. So mine came to about, I think, over $400. So spent over $400 on this fucking Switch. Got it. 3 years later, the SD card doesn't work because it was a fucking defect when I got the Switch 3 years prior. So I sent my Switch in, they did the repairs, the SD card works, but I lost my save data. So 3 years worth of stuff. The stuff that was on the cloud saved, but there were certain games at the time that didn't save on the cloud. For example, Animal Crossing, it wasn't until, of course, after I lost my Animal Crossing island, I think a month or two later, Nintendo came out with a specific way to transfer the islands. And I was like, oh, okay, that's cool after, I lose all my data and everything. So that happened. I lost my Splatoon 2 data. I don't even remember what level I was at. I think I was at like level 40 something. And then I dropped back down and now I'm at level like fucking 18 because by that point I had stopped playing Splatoon 2. But even the story mode, like I 1000% completed that story mode. I went to every level. I beat every level with every weapon. I think there was like 8 weapons. And then I lost that save data, and I was like, fuck this shit. Splatoon's my favorite game. I went back and I did it again. All levels, all 8 or so weapons. and I 1000% completed it again. But I was fucking pissed that out of the box, my Switch had a defect that I didn't know of until 3 years later, and if that fucking defect happens again, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be so fucking pissed. The first thing I'm gonna do is test to make sure that an SD card works. That's another thing that I'm wondering, because the Switch 2 is supposed to be backwards compatible. Can I take my Switch 1 SD card with all of that data and put it into a Switch 2 and have it work normally? Like, I'm curious to see how that's gonna go. Anyway, we beat Bowser. Now we just get to watch this. But talk more about the Switch. Let's see. You're a mad woman for doing story mode with every weapon on every stage 2 times. Cause I fucking love Splatoon. Like, I had fun with it. Like, I was still pissed that I had to do it a second time. But I love that game, so I was willing to. If my Switch had a problem now, and I lost my Splatoon 3 data, first I'd probably cry. Because the catalogs would be gone, and I'm a very high level for online. Not ranked, I don't give a fuck about ranked, but just my Turf War online. I think I'm level, what, like 80 something? I don't fucking know. But, I would redo the story mode, I would redo side order, I would do it all again. If I lost my save data. And low-key, I kind of want to go back to Animal Crossing. I know that I shouldn't, but I want to. Low-key, I kind of want to stream Animal Crossing, but I don't have the time for that because I only do 2-hour streams. Then again, I don't know. Maybe 2 hours is enough to get something going in Animal Crossing. I think it could be. I think it could be a fun chill stream. Would I still cheat and do the time skip? Of course. That's how Animal Crossing works. You should go for it. I like watching people play it, but it's not my type of game, IMO. Nah, I get that. I'm the same way with certain types of games. I'm trying to get to the point now where it's like, I want to branch out and play more games, but I'm also still very hesitant of buying games, like pouring my money into it, because games are fucking expensive. Like, Monster Hunter, which one just came out? Wild? Monster Hunter Wild just came out, and I was gonna buy it, but then someone told me, if you're still new to Monster Hunter, don't go for it yet, because there's still things that they need to improve on. Go for a different one, like Rise or something, or whatever one they told me to go with, and I was like, you know what, I'll think about doing that. But again, still like $30, $40, it's like, do I want to invest that type of money in a game that I have no experience with, and is a different type of game than I've played before? So what I'll probably do is just watch people play it before I pocket any type of money into it. And the Steam sale just ended. What did I buy from the Steam sale? I bought Skull. I think it was the Hero Slayer. Vargas told me to buy it, but I was curious about it anyway, because I know that he's been playing it a lot, and it's a roguelike, and it's like, I've been wanting to get into more roguelikes, because the only experience I have is Hades, and I fucking love Hades. Hades is by far my favorite indie game, and it is the one game that I've really wanted to get a tattoo for, other than, you know, like Mario, Pokemon, stuff like that. But that's a given. Like, of course I was gonna get tattoos for that, but like, Hades, I really want a tattoo. I want something symbolic for Zagreus and Thanatos. I just haven't decided on a design yet. I don't know yet. But definitely want to get a Hades tattoo, because Hades is just such a good game. So I want to get into more roguelikes. I mean, granted, I know not every roguelike is going to be like Hades. Hades is very unique because of its story and the Greek mythology aspect. But at the same time, roguelikes are still a really good genre to explore, because it's like, you kind of pick your build, go with it, fail, strengthen up, pick a different build, and then go again. Let's see, I will say from little to no experience from Monster Hunter, Rise is genuinely a lot of fun. I'll more likely get Wild soon, but I have other games to finish first before I start buying new games. That's exactly the same logic that I had. I literally went through my Steam library and Switch and put together a list of all the games that I've bought that I need to play or finish before I buy any more new games. The only exception was Skull, and so I bought Spiritfarer on Steam, even though I have it on my Switch, because I bought the Farewell Edition, which I think includes more stuff, and it was only like $3. And I have the $20 gift card from Sarah. So I was like, you know what, fuck it. I bought Skull and I bought Spiritfarer. I've heard great things about both games, especially Spiritfarer. So I was like, fuck it. So this is my list of games that I need to play. On Steam, I need to play Hollow Knight. Because Hollow Knight's at the top of my list. That's a game that I should have been played by now. Like, I've been saying for the longest time, I need to play this fucking game. And I haven't. So, Hollow Knight I'm probably going to start tonight, actually. Now that I've had more free time at night. Heartbound. Sushi bought me Heartbound, like, out of fucking nowhere. Like, I woke up one day, and I had an email saying Sushi bought me Heartbound. And I feel terrible that I haven't gotten to it yet. Again, it's just been other games, fucking Supermarket Simulator, which is, that hype is starting to die down, for me. I enjoy watching Game Grumps play it, but I've had my fill of it. Fucking 100 hours later. Lethal Company we've been playing a lot of, and that's been a lot of fun, but even that's starting to, like, be like, okay, let's do other things now, let's not, we played Lethal Company for what, like a week straight? And now we're starting to get back into Dead by Daylight again, too, which is fun, but again, I need to get back to these single-player games that I've been putting off for the longest time. Heartbound being one of them. I feel terrible that he gifted it to me at like a week and a half yet. It's fun though, like I'm still willing to keep playing it. But you know, Heartbound, Sushi gifted it to me, I haven't played it yet, so that's second on my list. Needy Streamer Overload, I bought a while ago, it was on sale, it looks cool. It's like another one of those, looks cutesy, but is actually a horror type game. Doki Doki Literature Club will always be the staple for that, I feel. Because nobody saw that twist coming. Because Doki Doki Literature Club was such a cutesy looking game that I don't think anybody ever expected that dark fucking twist that it gave. And there's so many games that have been doing the same thing now, and it's really cool to see because I really like that genre of gaming. But I think Doki Doki is still at the top of that type of genre. But, let's see, there's a game coming out where you need to hide from a monster, but it can see you through your webcam. Yes, I saw that. That's fucking weird. Oh, I don't know how I feel about that. I'm gonna think heavy about that one, because I don't know if I'm gonna buy that one. But, Needy Streamer Overload, I saw, I bought it, I wanted to play it. That's also on my list. Confess My Love, I bought around the time that I got Steam. This was back in, I think, like, 2017. So, Confess My Love is just one of those visual novel type games, whatever. Find Love or Die Trying, another visual novel. Cupid, another visual novel. Those are just games I saw, thought they were cool, bought them, never fucking played them. Or played them for like 5 seconds and then forgot about them. So I'm gonna restart them as if I never played them. Dream Daddy, I've always wanted to play. Again, another one of those games where I started for a few seconds and then it kind of got put on the back burner. Because that is the game that the Game Grumps made, where you get to play as a dad and you get to date other dads, and that shit was fun. That shit was so funny. Dating sims aren't really my thing, but I wanted to at least give it a try, especially because it is a Game Grumps game. So that's on my list of games to play. Honey Pop 2 is on my list of games to play because I never finished the first one. So, I did finish the first one. I never started the second one. So, Honey Pop 2 is on my list of games to play. That's all the Steam games. Spiritfarer can also go on that list. It was on my Switch list, but I'm gonna probably put it on my Steam list. I think that game will be better to play on Steam. So, now for my Switch list, my games on the Switch to play. None of them are like Mario oriented or anything like that, because these were games that I bought before I had my gaming laptop. At the time, I had my shitty laptop, and I knew it wouldn't be able to handle Steam all that much. So, all these games I bought on the Switch that I could easily buy on Steam, but I'm not about to rebuy them. The only exception was Spiritfarer because it was on sale for $3. Let's see. Also, I will say Doki Doki would have shocked me a lot more if not everyone spoiled it and the memes hadn't happened. I know somewhat of the story and characters, but still majority of the story is through LPs and memes. Yeah, I was grateful that I was able to get into Doki Doki before the memes happened, because I got into the game right when it came out. Like, I was watching Markiplier and I watched Jacksepticeye play it. That's when I found out about that game, and I think that's when everybody found out about that game, because that was when I think the game first came out. So that was way before all the memes. Because for a while, I think people were like, oh, it's fucked up to make memes about this. But then all of a sudden the memes just fucking skyrocketed and everybody makes jokes about it. But you know, it's very hard now to go into Doki Doki without spoilers. Because everybody talks about it. Everybody makes jokes. Surprised you haven't finished Honey Pop. I finished Honey Pop 1. Never got into Honey Pop 2. Because I kept making a joke with Ethan and Phantom. We're like, oh, we did Honey Pop 1 together. Let's do Honey Pop 2 together. And everyone was like, no. And I was like, well, fuck me, I guess. So I'm going to go do Honey Pop 2 at some point. Ethan's reaction to the game was gold. I don't even remember if I was there for his reaction. I think I remember he was playing it, but I don't think I saw any of his reactions, which is kind of unfortunate. Why do you have a letter? Oh, because I lost all my 1-ups. Can I have them back? I remember hearing about his reaction, but I never actually saw it myself. Because that was, I think, after I had just come into the group. Oh yeah, so my list of Switch games to play. Again, a lot of these I could play on Steam, but at the time I didn't have access to Steam, or I didn't have the money for whatever the fuck it was. And I ended up buying it on my Switch. Let's see. Oh shit, you weren't. It was Makai, Evan, Kevin, and I know who you're talking about. They each played a character. Yeah, no, that I know. I heard about it, but I never was there for any of it. Because that was as I was coming into the group. But yeah, no, so my list of Switch games. Ender Lilies is on the top. Because I started Ender Lilies, I adored the shit out of it, and then I never touched it again. Ender Lilies, oh, I'm gonna butcher this name. I think it's Gris? G-R-I-S. I think it's just like another one of those just platformer games that looks fucking gorgeous. I just never finished it. Child of Light, I think was turn-based. I really liked it. Again, touched it for a second and then never went back to it. Spiritfarer, again, I'm going to probably be playing that on Steam instead. Ori and the Blind Forest, I've heard amazing fucking things about, and I've been wanting to play it, and I just never did. I have it, and I wanted to buy the sequel as well, but again, I just never did, because it was like, let me buy the first one first, then see if I like it, and if I do like it, then I'll buy the second one. So I gotta play Ori and the Blind Forest. Transistor, which was made by the same people that did Hades. It's a roguelike, but with a different story, so I'm curious to see how that one is. Again, that one I think I also played for a little bit. Didn't get very far, and then I fell off of it. There's kind of a trend with a lot of these games that I need to finish. Best Friends Forever. So that one's a dating sim, but it features dogs. Like the girl that I think it's gender neutral. I think you could pick whether to be straight, gay, or whatnot, or bi. But all the characters have dogs too, so they make it like very like pet oriented, and it's really cute. I played it once and didn't touch it again. So I want to get back to that and see how that goes, because it was genuinely cute. Again, dating sims typically aren't for me, but that one just looked adorable. And then the last one on the list, this one I'm going to start over, which is kind of unfortunate because I got very far in this game, but I don't remember much about it, so I want to start it from the beginning. A Hat in Time. Shay, shut up, because I know you're about to fucking roast me for this one. I loved A Hat in Time. I just never got around to finishing it. I think I was waiting for something, and then the something happened, and then I just never got back to it. And I was like, well, the time has passed, now I kind of want to start it over. So I was like, you know what, fuck it. I'm gonna start A Hat in Time over and like actually finish it. That game was great though. So yeah, those are my list of games that I want to get to right now. I'm not going to worry about the Pokemon games for right now, because I know, let's see, I wasn't going to say anything on God. What did you think I was going to say? I don't know. I thought you were going to say, something like, I told you a while ago you needed to finish this, that, and the third. Because you were on my ass about A Hat in Time for the longest time. Whoops, don't fall. Or get hit by the meteor instead. But yeah, those are the games I want to play. The Pokemon ones I'm holding off for now because I have to play Arceus, I have to play Diamond, I have to play Black and White, I have to play Black and White 2, I have to redo X and Y because I played through X. I don't remember it. I don't know why I don't remember it. I must have played it at a time. If I played it around 2021, that makes sense. Or honestly, I might have played it during my depression era. which was like 2017 to 2020 or 2021. So if I think I played Pokemon X during that time, so I don't remember it. But for some reason, I remember Pokemon Sun and Moon. Go figure. Well, actually, that might have been right before my depression era, so it's hard to say. But yeah, the Pokemon games, I have a lot of Pokemon games I still need to play, but I want to do all these indie games first, or these one-off games first, because I know that they're not as long, and I know that they're going to be an incredible experience. And I want to do something different, because I do a lot of Pokemon. Like, I was playing Pokemon Fusions, I didn't finish it. I was playing Pokemon Rogue, didn't finish it, or Poke Rogue, whatever the fuck it's called. I haven't really been doing a lot of indie games lately, and I want to get back to it, other than just Hades. Let's see. I'm debating on whether or not to stream them, because part of me wants to just play it on my free time, but at the same time, having like an indie game day, or indie series day would be kind of cool. But then again, I don't know if the Hat in Time even counts as an indie game. Oops. But yeah, indie game streams would be so cool. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. Because I also kind of just want to play on my own time as well. But then again, it could also draw more people in. I don't know. We'll see. It'll also be something different for my streams as well, because I've been doing a lot of Nintendo for my streams. The only indie game has been Hades. And then getting to see my live reaction would be cool. Hat in Time is indie. That's what I figured. I'll think about it, weigh the pros and cons. Because the plan was to play Hollow Knight tonight. So, I'll see. I'll think about it. Oops. Oh, I'm gonna fall. Why did I jump? I shouldn't have jumped. Anyway. Video games. I don't know how that conversation started. I just rambled for a good, what, like half hour? It was talking about the Switch, and then started talking about expanding into new genres of games. And then me talking about all the games that I need to play. Let's see, Hat in Time is a really great game overall. It's not a really long game, essentially. It's... yes and no. I wouldn't say it's short, like, because I think Grease, or Gris, I think Gris is a short game. What else looked like a short game? A lot of the visual novels on my list on Steam are short games, too. Because visual novels typically are short games. They're like 3 or 4 hour games. Alright, let's see. Where should we go? What I kind of want to do is go back to the terrace and work my way through levels that I haven't played yet. And then go from there. And yeah, I'm taking the time to play more on my PS5. Like, I've been playing Marvel Rivals with everyone. Playing God of War and Bloodborne games, which I never played or even seen. For sure. Yeah, no, I've thought about playing, like, Bloodborne. Because isn't Bloodborne, like, a Dark Souls-esque game? I'm gonna sound like a complete noob if I'm wrong. Because I don't know shit about Dark Souls games. It is, okay. Because I'm pretty sure Bloodborne is one, obviously. Dark Souls, Destiny. I've thought about getting into it, but I don't know anything about... I think Elden Ring... Don't worry, you're on the same boat with me. I think Elden Ring is also a Dark Souls game. Oh, I can't do that. That's a comment one. What about here? This I can do. You know, I want to, like, branch out more and play more games. I want to take a crack at a lot more indie games. Instead of just going back to replay the same games that I've played 100 times. Stardew Valley is an exception, though, because it's been a minute since I've played a farming sim. I'm waiting... I know Fields of Mistria just got an update, but I'm still waiting for more. That's nice. I'm still waiting for more for Fields of Mistria before I get back into it. What am I doing? Oh, I don't even need to be here. Go away. Stardew Valley is like a comfort game. Like, I'm not playing it a lot. I kind of just play it when I need a pick-me-up. We'll say when you do Ender Lilies either on stream or on your own time, it's genuinely a lot of fun. The vibe for Ender Lilies looks so fucking cool. Like that fantasy dark vibe that it has, I fuck with that. Neighbors are causing trouble again. That sucks. Oop, up you go. I'm locked in. I went from rambling for the past like 30 minutes to just radio silent. I'm so locked in. Dink. You know, I'm definitely trying to decide whether or not I want to make it like an indie series games day, or maybe like just a month of just playing indie games. Oh, you bitch. But at the same time, playing it on my own time is also, unless I do like half and half, like some I do on stream, some I do off stream. There you go. I'll definitely think about it, because games like Ender Lilies, Gris, Child of Light, Spiritfarer, Ori and the Blind Forest, A Hat in Time, Hollow Knight, Heartbound, like those I wouldn't mind streaming. Speaking of indie games, what about Shantae? I wouldn't bug you if you either played it or not. They were practically all in the same regard, all the same in some regards. The first one is short, second one is a bit longer. Pirate's Curse is harder, Half Genie has a lot of content, Seven Sirens is a mixture of Pirate's Curse difficulty and Half Genie free roam. The Shantae games I probably would get to eventually, but I wanted to take care of these games first since there's such an assortment, whereas the Shantae games like are a series. And those I would definitely play on my own time. I wouldn't stream those. I would definitely just take my own time with it. I need my water. I've been talking a lot. You don't worry, I get you. And the thing is, you don't need to play them in order. None of them connect with each other. Yes, drink up. Don't you fucking tell me to drink up. I'm gonna make you drink up. None of them, you don't need to play in order. The thing is I would want to play them in order. Like, I think I already played I played Half Genie, but I would go back and play them all in order and play them again. Except for maybe the first one. Only because I've seen the art style for the first one. Granted, I know it's an old game, but the art style for the first one kind of deters me away from it. I think that's the only one that I don't have, actually. Oh, that's right. He's harder. Wait! Wait! Damn it! I panicked! He started long jumping and I was like, wait, I actually have to try on this one. Okay, try again. Oops! Are you fucking kidding? I have to do it again. Kelly, what's going on? Lock in. I'm working on it. Shut up! I blame the controllers on that one. That's what I'm saying. You really died and said, nah, I'ma leave. I wasn't planning on it. I literally said I wanted to continue. Yeah-huh. fuck's sake, I had the lead! I had the lead! Oh my god, I had the lead. I'm throwing. I'm throwing! I'm throwing! I'm throwing! He's already down there. He gets stuck in the water though. Not the water, the honey. He does get stuck in the honey. I know that much. He does really well and then he throws it. Oh my god, he got close. I can't believe we still did that after we fucking butchered it. See, you forgot the log skip. What log skip? Let's see. Is that it for the terrace for now? Yes. Also, speaking of Shantae, yeah, the first one is old, but I'm not gonna lie, I vaguely remember the stuff you did in Half Genie. Oh, fucking same. I played Half Genie so long ago. So much happened in 2023 that I barely remember Half Genie. You can hang slip the log to get down the side earlier. Oh, that's so smart. Well, you haven't done storybook stuff. Did we get another chapter already? I'll do this 1 star. You did. Whoops. I'll do this star and then we'll go do storybook. After the center of the universe fight. Oh shit, you right. Who's ready to see Yoshi's head game? For real. His what? Oh, I love the music to this galaxy. How much do you want? I think you want like 30. $50! You fat fuck! Alright, where's the thing? Here it is. Look at these goofy sprites. We're already down the rabbit hole between the drugs, Starbits, mess, pregnancy, mess, Luma spawn from chapter 6, depression, chapter 7, etc. Is Yoshi's head game really all that bad? Listen, I never said Yoshi's head game was bad. I thought it was funny. Let's see, that's where we came from. We got these, not all of them. Alright, let's see, we need 5 more. Nothing over here. Nothing over here. There we go. I think a lot of the indies are slept on. A lot of them are fantastic. A lot of well-known ones are praised, but a lot of ones that are quiet usually great too. Yeah. I think it's also because indie games are so saturated now. There's so many indie games that like get boasted about or played for a day and then nobody talks about it anymore. Like, Fields of Mystria, I think counts as an indie game, because Stardew Valley is also an indie game. Fields of Mystria is fucking gorgeous, and I might actually like it more than Stardew at this point. But I think people dropped it, like, literally the month after it was announced. Speaking of games, look at that beautiful head I'd smash. That's crazy. Speaking of games, I just remembered something. Ultra Despair Girls. Yeah, I was willing to keep playing that, but nobody else wanted to get back to it, so I was like, alright. Get over here, you fucking pain in the ass. Yeah. I wanted to because it was genuinely interesting. Yeah, no, we didn't finish the anime. No, we did not. Why did you sound like a gang member there? Did I? Did my New York, yeah, gay over here. Did my fucking New York accent come out? It comes out randomly. It's very funny. Your accent came out. The New York accent is crazy. Get over here. I love my New York accent. Which is crazy because it's not even like I'm like in upstate New York or in New York City. I'm on Long Island. So it's like, it's New York, but people also kind of forget about it. It's like you tease me when I say saw instead of saw. Yeah, because you do! You say saw all the time. Oh yeah, let's go do the library. Story time! Story time! I do it way too much and I don't realize it. It must be like an accent thing. Cause you do it and you don't even recognize that you do it. But I call it out every time and I think it's funny. And it's never to tease you, like, or make you feel bad about it. Why do you have a letter for me? Again? Oh, just 5. I was about to say, is this about to be another 21-ups? You're just so down bad for Mario. It's story time!
Let us begin.
Alright, it's time. Chapter 8, The Wish. Though usually quite cheery, one day the girl became sad again. Luma drew close and tried to comfort her. Mama, you still have me. And don't be sad about your mama, because she's a part of you. That means she's always close by. It's like me. I love Starbits because they remind me of my mama. No, no, the girl said, unable to stop the tears. A lonely look flickered across Luma's face, but it was soon replaced by a wide grin. I have an idea. I will transform into a comet and a soaring comet that can carry you all on this journey. With that, Luma, trailing bands of light, soared high into the sky and just as quickly started to plummet back down. Kaboom! Kablam! The ground shook and a bright light poured out of the crater that the Luma had created. The bands of light twisted together to form a comet tail, and then Luma emerged, reborn as a comet. The girl could scarcely believe her eyes. But how? She kept asking. Our destiny as Lumas is to transform into different things, said a red Luma who had suddenly appeared. Stars, comets, planets, we can become all of these things. When I grow up, I want to become a star that makes someone special smile, said a green Luma. A blue Luma chimed in. That Luma turned into a real cutie of a comet, didn't he? All of the Lumas together said, No more crying, Mama. Thank you, said the girl in a whisper, and she pulled the Lumas close and hugged them. From that day on, Starbits no longer fell from the girl's eyes. The comet set forth for the girl's home planet, its long tail blazing proudly behind it. Final chapter. Family. With its many lumas and telescopes, the comet was quite a sight to behold. The girl and the lumas were proud to call it home. At a welcoming party for a new luma, the girl gathered everyone in the kitchen and said in a louder voice than usual, All right, everyone, let's make a cake sprinkled with starbits, then it will be a star cake. The lumas excitedly began to gather the ingredients. As she watched the Lumas scurry about, the girl smiled and thought to herself, "This is my family now, and I will stay with them until they're ready to leave the nest. And when they do leave, I'll see them off with a smile. Because that's what makes a mother happiest." That night, when the girl lay down to sleep, a soft light enveloped her and reminded her of the blue planet she once called home. But it would be nice to return home once every 100 years to nap in my favorite sleeping nook. The comet carrying the Lumas and the girl continues on its journey to this very day. With more family members in tow than can be counted, it's said that the comet visits the girl's home planet once every 100 years, its proud white tail glittering in the sky. The end.
That's all.
So in other words, Rosalina's fucking tripping. Rosalina's storybook could easily become an actual comic book. Get this bitch in the MCU. Peak cinema. That's what I'm saying. Dude, I would love this shit if this was actually a book. Alright, where to go, where to go? I think there was something in the terrace. Yep. Let's go to the terrace. I wonder if anybody has tried to print a copy of the book. Well, then again, they probably can't because copyright. Someone check if drug use increased after Galaxy released. That's crazy work. Let's go. I kind of wish I had saved this galaxy for last, but there would have been no way to guarantee it. Give it to me! Thank you. I'm pretty sure there's a way to do this in one fell swoop, but I always forget how. So I kind of just do the shit out of order. So there is one that I am missing. It's this one. Damn it! It's on the other galaxy. Probably should be collecting more star bits, honestly. Do you not have all the Galaxy / Hungry Lumas done on the observatory? No. I have 2 Hungry Lumas to go. I have the one at the gate and the one at the garden. But I also still have a good, like, 54 more stars to go. So I have plenty of time to collect star bits. Okay, let's see. That one's done. This is, I think, just missing a comet. That one's missing a comet. That one's missing a lot. Jesus Christ. I knew that for the set, after I went to Bowser, I knew that a lot of it would be backtracking, because I didn't want to do what I did last time with Mario, where I just did all of the stars in each one and then moved on. And so that way the last like 10 stars don't all end up being the same fucking purple coin ones. I like this one. Don't forget about the Luigi Rescue Mission stars. Oh, when they happen. Those ones I got. Luigi's done. He's retired now. Ugh, I can never remember. What I should do is really go all the way back and then work my way forward. Because it's so hard to tell, because it's like I see where the coins are, but I don't know where the tiles are gonna spawn. I missed one. Cool. Gotta go back. I'm missing one? Oh, it's right here. Alright, that wasn't all that bad. That was the wrong way! No! I thought I just needed to go straight down. I was wrong. Oh, I see. I see. Okay. You know, it's just easier to do it this way. There we go. What happened after Kelly thought she was straight, then the world proved her wrong? I mean, that was me in fucking elementary and middle school. JK, she went the wrong path and jumped to her death. Yup. Yes, I did. It's the way back that's a fucking pain in the ass. Don't. Okay. If I was Mario, I would have died. If I was Mario, I 100% would have died. You know what? We did it. That's all that matters. Save game. Oh yeah, I guess there were no star bits to collect that round. The star was already done. Nothing happened. Exactly. Alright, let's do Battle Rock. We're missing a lot on Battle Rock. Jesus Christ. Like, we're missing 3 without the comet stars. At least these ones will be easy, so these will be quick to get. hurry up and explode. Thank you. Whoops. You know what? I don't need the star bits anyway. Kelly question, top 5 favorite galaxies in this game. Oh, that's a hard one. Okay. Toy Time. Freeze Flame. Definitely. And then from there, I have to look at the list. From there, I would have to look at a list of galaxies. Gusty Gardens is probably up there too, honestly. Oh wait, and the cookie one. Fuck, I forgot what that one was called. Here's my rebound question to you. Favorite galaxies to play, to look at, or its design? That's also a good point. Which criteria are we doing? Because for me, I'm basing it off of design. And to play. So I've been wanting to ask this, but I think in an earlier stream. But how does the controls feel in Joy-Cons? That gave me a stroke trying to read that. I think what you meant to ask, also I've been meaning to ask this, I think in an earlier stream, but how does the controls feel with the Joy-Cons? I think those are the words you were looking for. And the Joy-Cons don't feel bad at all. I'm so sorry I'm not there. You're good. It's so funny. Like, I will forever bust your balls about it, but you do not look at the words that you type. There are sometimes you just don't look at the words you type before you send it out, and it's really funny. The trick to this one is you gotta throw the bombs where the little yellow thingies are at. Go! Decided he wanted to hump the garbage shit. That's not close enough. We're gonna throw another one just to be safe. That might not even explode in time. It did, okay, cool. I don't even think the other bomb exploded. I don't even think it needed to. Let's go. Jump. 1, Toy Time Galaxy, 2, Melting Molten Galaxy, 3, Ghostly Galaxy, 4, Gusty Garden Galaxy, 5, Freeze Flame, 5, Design. Ooh, those aren't bad ones. I forgot about Ghostly Galaxy. Ghostly Galaxies, okay. What I like about Ghostly Galaxy is not the galaxy in itself, but the Bouldergeist is my favorite boss. And I love the concept of the Bombus, even though they never use them again. It pisses me off that they never use them again. Like, not just in Galaxy, but in any type of Mario game. Because I think when I type them in my head, I'm thinking of what I'm saying, and when I say a word, but in my head I think I typed it out, but sometimes I miss it. Oh no, I do the same thing, which is why I go back and reread what I said. To make sure it makes sense. Because I think fast too. I think faster than I can speak or type sometimes, which is why I stumble over my words a lot. Or like even when I'm reading something, I will trip over my words because I'm trying to read faster than I could think. Or talk faster than I could think. I tend to have like a hard time focusing, which is why I actually did get something from Advanced, because this stream is sponsored by Advanced. They didn't pay me to buy anything, of course. They support the channel. But I bought their focus supplement because for St. Patrick's Day, they brought back their strawberry lemonade flavor, and I bought it using Ethan's code. I wanted the focus one because I struggle with focusing. I've never tried it, but I'm really curious to see how well it works. Thank you, Advance, for sponsoring this channel and sponsoring the stream. If you want 10% off of your purchase and to check out... Oh! No! Give it! If you want 10% off your purchase, use the code STARLIGHT10 for 10% off your purchase and get some good old advanced supplements. We did it. Let's see. As someone who embraces level design and game design in general, I take everything to heart when looking at levels and environments, especially when judging them. I don't care if they're the most popular, like Gusty Garden Galaxy. If its design isn't up there, it's not as high on my list. That's understandable. Also for me, I don't remember the names. One, the Boo level with the Boop power-up. Ghostly Galaxy? The one that Fisher and I were just talking about? 2, Freeze Flame. 3, the Autumn B level theme. That's a good one. I like that one. 4, Molten Magma. Melty Molten, another one that Fisher just said. And 5, the level with the red star. The Gate. The Gate is a nice one. Talks about the sponsor. Ah! So anyway, Advanced. I'm gonna go back and probably clip that after stream, actually. Dude, the yell scared me. I'm sorry! For me, it's Gold Leaf Galaxy, yes. For me, it's Toy Time is probably the top one. God damn it, you're fucking stay hydrated. You stay hydrated, bitch! So, for me, it's Toy Time is number 1. Freeze Flame is number 2. 3 is the Cookie level, the first Luma level. The 4th one is probably Gusty Garden. And then the 5th one? 5th one, honestly, Space Junk Galaxy. I like Space Junk Galaxy a lot. Let's see, Toy Time is one of the most innovative by 2007 standards. I loved Toy Time Galaxy. I like the retro feel that it had. I liked the bright colors. I liked the toy, like, feeling. I wanted to put Ghostly Galaxy up there, but the galaxy in itself doesn't do it for me. It's the boss and the mechanics, not the level in itself. We have to help the poor Luma. The only part of Gusty Gardens that I wasn't really crazy about was the last star, because it felt very out of nowhere. But other than that, I love the galaxy, which is why it's number 4. Top 3 favorite bosses of Mario Galaxy? Of Galaxy 1, yes, okay. First one is Bouldergeist. The second one is the Shark. And you saved the Luma. I did save the Luma. And then the third is the Fire PD Piranha. I like Bouldergeist. I thought was fantastic, and I thought it was a fantastic way to destroy an enemy. For the second one, I love the design of that bone shark. That shit's so fucking cool. And then for the third one, I liked PD Piranha, and then having him be on fire was cool, and having it have like an effect on being able to fight him, I thought was cool. Bonefish, Bouldergeist, and Mega Leg. Oh, that's right, his name is Bonefish. I forgot about that. Alright, ready? Ready for this? 2 and 1. 2 and 1. Yeah, boy! Now we mash. There we go. I forgot about Mega Leg. Mega Leg's a good one too. What about the robot that also very obviously looks like Bowser? I forgot to bring a bomb with me. I was like, I think I'm forgetting to do something here. There we go. I'll just wait for another one. There we go. Damn it, I was trying to break both. Oh, it did break both. Cool. How? I don't know. Let's see. If it looked more like Bowser, then maybe, but nah, it's an okay boss. You know, that thing looks nothing like Bowser. That would have been so much more cooler if it actually looked like Bowser. Let's see. Don't register Kelly for Secret Services duties. She doesn't know the importance of preserving bomb utilities. Oh, no, the fuck, I do not. Dude, you cannot have me do anything like sleuth related. When playing lethal with me is an interesting experience because I will wander off on my own. I won't have a flashlight. I'll get stuck in a corner and stuck between enemies and die. I'll crawl my way to the ship and then be like, there's a dog outside. I will... What else have I done so far? I've died a lot of times. I fell off a lot of times. Let's see. The Mecha Bowser from Sunshine looked like Bowser, and I don't remember if they ever called him Mecha Bowser. I don't remember. Sleuth? Is that what the word is? Sleuth! Have you never heard the word sleuth before? Sleuth. Basically, any like type of like anything that's like sneaky. Like sneaky, under the radar. I think usually with bad intentions, but I don't know. Alright, you that mole thing is annoying. I'm gonna just leave him be. Nope, never heard of that. That's crazy. Okay, good, it was just the one. I'm here to save you, little Luma! These poor little Lumas keep getting fucking stuck in everything. Alright, this one's not too bad. Think. The one in Dreadnought is worse. Oh, I could definitely cheese this one. What?! That counted?! I need to see the replay. That's so fucking funny. Also, I found it funny when you said you never heard of the word, your message appeared before you even typed it out. Like, the message popped up and then I heard the keyboard. I know that's about the delay, but it's still funny. Oh, yeah, of course. You know, you gotta love the fucking Twitch delay. Alright, I'll be careful this time. Hi, guys! Is this like the only level that has a cutscene like this? You're annoying. And then you're gonna be annoying. Oh, really? Oh, wait, I wanted the star bits. No! I wanted the star bits! Pink. It's time. What? Did he just hit the side and then just not go off? There we go. Thank you. Goddamn. Fuck off. Get on out of here. Jump. I think why I like Mega Leg is because he was originally used for the Ganon fight in Ocarina of Time, so I think that's why I like him. Was he really? Why did they go from using him in a Zelda game to a Mario game? That's crazy. Oh yeah, I don't think I mentioned this about Battle Rock. Both Battle Rock and Space Junk were actually the exact same level during development, but they split the file into two. Right before working on the first Bowser encounter, the top Maniac boss was conceived, and by that point the devs couldn't feature this boss in an identical trash-based level, so they added electric fences and other attack. Oh, that's interesting. Oops, I don't think I need to be back up here. There is a comment that I am missing, but that's fine. Where else could we go? No, I don't want to do that one right now. We can go to the kitchen. To the kitchen! Let's see. Concept, I mean, the original concept was Link climbing Ganon. Let me see. The original concept was Link climbing Ganon and attacking weak points, but the game couldn't handle it due to camera and limitations with storage, but the idea was used for the Mega Leg fight. Oh, okay. Battle Rock was actually meant to be Space Junk Part 2, and it was meant to be the final mission for Space Junk until Terran Tox was made. That makes more sense, because Terran Tox felt so random for Space Junk. We'll do beach ball. Looks like you used all the buses by the time you got to and finished the kitchen dome. Yeah. Kelly, it's penguins, it's TC Nick. TC Nick. Alright, so we just have to go down here, I believe. Low-key, not even low-key, high-key, I hope work is as easy today as it was yesterday, because I'm making really good progress in the book that I'm reading, and god damn it, I want to be able to use my break to actually read. Like, I had a decent amount of time to read before stream, and shit was getting so good. I only have like 50 pages left of the book. And I was like, god damn it, I want to finish this book, but I don't have enough time because I need to eat before stream. So I was like, damn it. So I couldn't finish the book. I think if I had like an hour, I would be able to finish it. Maybe a half hour. Bye, Goomba. You know, work was super easy this week, and I kind of hope that trend continues. You know what? We're Luigi. We make these. It is not Speedy. We did it! If it was Speedy Galaxy, that would have went a lot smoother. Or like this, not Speedy Galaxy, Speedy Comet. Or Stone Cyclone Galaxy and Galaxy 2. I forgot that they literally just took this and made it into a Galaxy and Galaxy 2. Honestly, we should have an easy work day. I've been enjoying them too. Yeah. It's why it's like, as much as I hate this job, I also can't complain because then we really do get easy days like this. But then the problem is that we get easy days where we're on break for an hour, and then people still try and cheese the times that we're actually working. Like, nope, I'm not doing that one now. Nope. Like, we work 4-hour shifts. We work for an hour, sometimes 2 hours, get on break for an hour, sometimes longer, and then we work for 1 more hour, and then we're done. And you're gonna sit there and try and cheese the work time, even though we can get an hour, if not longer, break, when most jobs would never do that. Like, our job is incredibly laid back. Like, we complain about the pay and shit, but it's like, it's so easy. We don't really have a lot of work. But instead, you know, let's cheese it by coming in late, going to the bathroom for 20 minutes. Or let's just stand on our phones for a good, like, 10 minutes until the manager notices and then says something. A certain someone or some people try and take advantage of it. It pisses me off. Like, if you're gonna cheese this job where we have it incredibly lucky, then you're never gonna make it in a real job. Where's the skip? Where's the skip? There's the skip. Bye, Felicia. That was fucking smooth! Let's see. Exactly, but we know they ain't getting far, to be honest, if that's how they act. Let's see. Shay, I'm gonna test you on whether or not you're an actual human being. Be careful with this. Opinion on Battle Belts Galaxy and Galaxy 2. Oh, I remember that. You passed. Fantastic. Galaxy 2 is such a faint memory. I like Galaxy 2. That on the other hand. I was gonna say, like, he had it and then he blew it. This might end up being my last Galaxy. I just noticed how much time we have left in the stream. I feel like Galaxy 2, in my opinion, had... I feel like the Galaxies in Galaxy 2 were better planned, I feel. Like, they didn't... Some of them didn't feel as thrown together as some of these did. And the Hell Valley Sky Tree level. What the fuck are you talking about? Ow. Are you kidding? Tree Trunk Galaxy. That's in World 3. What the hell is the Hell Valley Sky Tree? I remember the tree slide. Why did he call it that? I thought that was in the... I looked away for a second. I'll take that. I knew it. I knew it was gonna break this. I'm gonna just break these to get it over with. There we go. I thought that was in the Freeze and Flame Ice Fire level. That one I think is also in World 3, is it not? Or that one might be in World 2? Let's see, there's these figures in the background that you follow in a level in Galaxy 2. It's these little ghostly figures that look like you found... Wait, what? I'm gonna die because of these fucking blue bombs. Let's see. There's these figures in the background that follow you in a level in Galaxy 2. It's these ghostly figures that look at you from the cliffs, and people found out that they are called a name I forgot, but something called Hell Valley Sky Tree. And nobody knows how they got into the game. I've never heard that. That just blew my fucking mind. I didn't think we were talking about the same game for a second. I'll show you at work. It's pretty interesting, for sure. That is, I think, the first time I have ever not landed on the inside. The only thing I remember about Super Mario Galaxy 2 is that there's a glitch in the level where you play as the ball and you're racing down the thing. It's a good spot for farming starbits, where you're playing as the boulder ball, and oops, no, I don't need to buy anything. Oh, I didn't want to buy anything. I'll just buy one up. But yeah, no. So in the galaxy where you're playing as the boulder and you're racing down the pathways and trying to survive and make it to the end. If you go in the pipe for the monkey minigame and then pop back out and you look behind you, you'll see like that big, like that warped background that was that was the same background when you went in the pipe. I remember seeing that in a YouTube video and I tried it out in game and it happened to be true. I could probably show it off on stream. Come here, boo. Meow. The Galaxy series is just so great. It's almost as if Nintendo should bring it back. was gonna say the Black Boo design. Bring it back, look how goofy he is. They should have kept the Bomb Boo. I don't understand why they never did. He's such a cool design. He's a cool mechanic. There we go. This is why the backgrounds, environments you see look as if they're completely still. True for both Galaxy 1 and Galaxy 2. That is really cool. Give me this one at least. Are you kidding? There we go. You might find this funny or you will kill me. I still haven't opened the Boo thumb grips. You know what? I believe that. When did I get those for you? Was that for your birthday? Christmas? Or was that just a random gift that I got for you? I feel like it was a Christmas. It was either Christmas or random. Alright, and that will be it for this stream. I think this was a pretty good stream, a solid way to end off the week. See, I genuinely don't remember, but I still love them because they're so little. They're so little. Alright. Thank you guys so much for tuning into the stream today. I truly appreciate all of the support, whether you came in at the beginning, came in at the end, whether you chat and stream, whether you lurk, no matter what, the support means all the same to me. And yes, the stream is sponsored by Advanced. As you can tell in the chat, use code STARLIGHT10 for 10% off your purchase. I don't even know what the fuck I tried to say. Again, I'm telling you, I stumble over my words so much because I speak faster than I could think. Yes, you can get 10% off your orders. Advanced has some really incredible supplements to help with energy, help with focus, help with hydration. I bought some myself because I tried out some sample packs and I really liked them, so I wanted to add them to my little pantry, I guess. But yeah, no, I highly recommend. Definitely give them a try. Oh no, my watch is dying. That's unfortunate. But yeah, so I will most likely be streaming again on Monday. It really depends on what my work schedule looks like because that can be very hit or miss. I'll definitely have the schedule posted once I learn when I'm working. But yeah, thank you guys so much for the support. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you will have a fantastic rest of your day. And I will see you guys on the next one. Bye!